Hey everybody, welcome back to Nems Plays EU4. I'm your host Nems, and we are back in our Austria the Good Emperor campaign, where last episode we were talking about maybe just finishing off Bosnia. So we got a spy network in construction there. Since we just loaded in, apparently the Commonwealth no longer considers us a rival. We're going to get crap tons of little diplomatic overtures because we have 2 open slots. Now, Denmark, Cleves, and Oldenburg are throwing some overtures at us. I don't think any of those guys are electors. And Denmark, ooh, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, if it keeps Denmark out of the German area, I might be okay with that. Because they're a giant amount of Scandinavia. What I don't know is who are their enemies. Let's check that first. Okay, so Muscovy, the Commonwealth, and Spain. Meanwhile, for us, it's Bohemia, Commonwealth, and Ottomans. Now, Commonwealth just unrivaled us, but I don't know if that's really going to stay. And we're going to be fighting Venice probably at some point. Well, maybe not, because they're just relegated to the islands down there. But I feel like we're eventually going to fight with the Commonwealth. I feel like that's a thing. Decisions. I think I'll go ahead and do this for now. Are we allied to them now? No, but they want a marriage. Alright, we'll do that. We'll cancel those 2. We'll unpause. Let's check our diplomatic situation right now. We've got royal marriage with Denmark. We've got an alliance with France, Bavaria, the Palatinate, Spain, and Muscovy. And they are enemies with Spain and Muscovy, so that might have been a bad move on our part. Oh well. Meanwhile, the Ferrara problem. We'd almost have to declare war on the Pope for this to work, which I feel like is a bad idea right now. Alright, so the clergy want some provinces. Do we have anything? Yeah, that looks good right there. There you go, clergy. Now shut your mouth. And the nobility, we cannot call it a diet yet, or a diet, or whatever the hell it is. Alright. How are we doing monetarily? We are still losing money. Now, we do have our army fully maintained right now. That's part of the problem. Part of that is because we're probably going to declare war on Bosnia fairly soon here. And the question is, let's go ahead and build some spy network in Bohemia. Alright. Is that the entirety of our army? 52,000 strong? It is. Man, we need some money. Bavaria just insulted us. Well, get bent. Let's see. Buildings. Got Vienna. I feel like it's time to move. As soon as that finishes coring, it's time to move that to Venice. We can invest in a military idea, and we are ahead. And that would give us a significantly larger amount of land force limit. And it will move us towards our extra discipline. And it'll also move us towards... what is that? All of armies plus 10. Yeah, chance of new air plus 50%. Okay, let's pull him back. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, we've got some Protestant creeping in now. Because of the Centers of Reformation. There's 2 that just got converted, actually. We're losing so much because of quote-unquote heretics. Alright, well, when can we call that? 84. 20 years, so we must have just called it. Now we will lose essentially the Emperor if we do the conversion. Alright, Augsburg has insulted us. What are you guys doing? What is your problem? Who wants Condottieri? Bremen, Hamburg, and Lübeck, eh? Well, let's cut one of these armies in half and see if Lübeck wants to... Lübeck usually has money. They will pay 2.4 times maintenance, eh? No, they cannot afford that. Alright, well, what if we drop it down to... Where can you afford it? You can't even afford 1 times maintenance? Well, that's a problem. You don't really want Condottieri then, you just want... Ooh. Oh, well, yeah, 0.4 maintenance. Nope. So no to Bremen. How about Hamburg? Hamburg, do you actually have money? No. You need to only pay 0.7x. Well, let me look at Lübeck again here. Maybe, because we do have quite a bit of manpower. Maybe if they can get anywhere near maintenance. Yeah, they can do more than 1. If they can do 1.5. I'm down with that. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Where are... There we are. There are 45,000 people sieging you? Holy crap. Who are you fighting? God, you're fighting everybody. We'll just siege down Bohemia's capital. Here comes Lübeck. Where are you guys going? Oh wait, Lübeck's who I'm working with. Alright, they may send some people down here, and if they do, I'm gonna have to run like hell. Because while I'm all for this, I'm not all for losing all of my troops because the... Oh god, there they are. Think I'm host. Yep. Can I escape? Yes. Sorry, Lübeck. I tried. I mean, I don't know that I tried, but... Who all are you fighting? Is this like a coalition war? Yep. It sure is. Like, I don't know what it's a... like, what did you take? Or is it a punitive war against Brandenburg, maybe? Maybe. Alright. Where was I? Buildings? Any buildings I need to make? Ooh, yeah. Definitely need some buildings. 0.2, yes please. 0.17, yes please. Anything in this node that's no, not really. Workshop. Vienna, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Venedig. Alright, some cores are coming in. That's Venice. And we are going to move our main trading port to Venice. Offer to sell a province from Bosnia. You will sell us Hum for 100 ducats. Sure, yeah, why not? Conquer Hum. Yay. Make it a co. I've not had anybody. I don't know if I've ever seen the AI sell me a province before. Alright, Venetian separatists are going to pop here soon. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Alright, you guys need to just get out of this war, homie. It's not looking good. We'll do that soon. Alright, Wurzburg, let's improve with you. Where are you, Wurzburg? There you are. Have we done any? Yeah, we have. Alright. Interesting. I mean, I don't blame you. The Ottomans are terrifying. 83,000 troops with 122,000 manpower and a 169 force limit. That is one reason we need all the allies we can get. I may even make friendly with the whatchamacallits here, just to deal with that situation. The Commonwealth. Alright, let's improve relations there. I could unrival them. Or can I? I don't think I can, actually. Alright, I didn't lose an advisor. Let me deal with that. Production efficiency, sure. And we can get our last economic idea, which I think I will do, actually, because it not only gives us plus 10 production efficiency, it reduces our development cost, which is kind of a big deal. And now we are one idea away, one last military idea away, which we will take as soon as we can. Alright. Send the armies to Venice. Is there not a fort on Venice, really? That's going to have to get fixed. I do not like that idea. I mean, I know there's a fort in Treviso. Alright, let's park you guys. And we're going to peel just you guys off, and we're going to protect trade in Venice. Yeah, I guess so. Where's Gors? Okay. Rebels handled, and I'm going to send you back to Vienna. Okay. Alright, they're just about loyal again. Gain of stability, thank you. And we got this back. Alright, so you are being repaired. Right? Yes. As soon as those guys are done repairing, they will move. But we did move our main trade city there. Let's check on our merchants real quick. Because we've got one there and one there. But you're pushing the wrong direction, so let's see what happens when I move you there. We'll wait till the end of the month. 0.06 to 2.6, okay. And then who's this? Joachim, I think I'm going to move you to here. And now 3.05. I think we were getting about 9 in trade, so we're up to 11.4, and then we'll see what happens when the month ticks. 15.3. Okay, that's a big deal. Huge deal, actually. Because we've been having some monetary... yeah, okay. Well, I could go to Nuremberg, I guess. Oh, are you actually making some strides here? Lubeck, are you actually not losing as bad as you were? Alright, there's our royal marriage with Muscovy down. We can take the Diplotech, which I might do. Actually, you know what I ought to do is some development here in the Venetian trade node. Get that. Lots of Protestant stuff going on here. Alright, we've taken... we'll go ahead and try to siege down their capital again. That ought to force another fight, which ought to make these guys happy. We do have a looming disaster because of the religious factor. So, I think... I don't know what to do there. What do we do about our looming religious disaster? Oh. All kinds of condottieri running around the HRE here. Alright. I mean, if you want to cancel the condottieri, that's fine. Oh, they've left the war. The war over? The war is over. Alright. They had expected us to do more fighting. Well, that's fine. But what are we going to do about this religious problem? Well... Oh, is that our final military idea? Yes, it is. So this will give us discipline plus 5. It's actually going to give discipline plus 8. So, boom! So now our discipline is 108. Which I'm pretty happy about. That's good base discipline. Alright, well let's convert Ostfriesland and see if that at least puts us back over the 75% mark to stave off the disaster. Are you still set to... No. Okay. Alright, so we are doing amazing now on trade. Which is fantastic. Plus 18 ducats. I mean, that's pretty amazeballs, I'm not going to lie. So let's look to see if there's any other... Is there any other marketplaces we need in this node? I don't think so. Not right now, at least. The big thing about that, though, the hugest thing about this is now... Oh, wow. 10 years of plus 10% morale. That's nice. The biggest thing about this now is our armies can increase in size. So that's kind of a huge issue. So let's do this. Let's get our armies up a little bit in size. Because Because before, we had the force limit, but we didn't have the money to support it. And now, we have a massive force limit, 79, and we actually have money to support it, which is why the Venetian trade note is such a big deal. Such a big deal. And that's why I'm tempted to just snag the last of these guys. Let's see. Zagreb. Will you be helped by Bohemia? You will. I mean, the entire planet will help me, though. Bohemia, how big are you? Which of these is the nicest province? 12, 17, 17. Ooh. I might just take Presperock then. Alright, so let's... Oh, we dipped right below 20, unfortunately. Well, let's take that mission first. And then accept. Alright, free Diplo rep! Naval race versus the Commonwealth. 36. What do I have now? 26. I have 4 carracks and some war galleys. I guess we could make some boats. Alright, let's do this. Naval race versus the Commonwealth. And we will make a bunch of caravels for more money. 5 free prestige, thank you. Okay. Alright, and it looks like we can tech up Diplo again. We're still ahead, but we will get the ahead of time. We will get the whatchamacallit bonus though. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get extra trade efficiency. We'll take that. We can also upgrade our ships, which we'll do. We are making a pretty good amount of money, so I'm fairly comfortable with that. We only have one of the Bosnian states, so I'm not going to state that just yet. 39, 43, okay. Alright, we're going to have more and more religious turmoil. I don't really want to embrace the Counter-Reformation because I feel like... Alright, there comes the League. I feel like this is a thing now, right? I mean, my other option is just to convert. Speaking of the papacy, do I just want to grab a free stability? Let's do this. Let's do that and that. Royal marriage requests. Why you all aren't... Oh, do I still have that open? I have 2 now. Oh, the Denmark thing. Probably because they joined the... Are they a leader of the Protestant League? Oh, I'll be darned. Well, we have Spain and France. What to do here? This is rough because most of the country is Protestant now, and it's only going to get worse. All right, why are they? Why are you wanting to break, Palatinate? Heretic religion. Oh, did you flip too? Yeah, you did. Fair enough. And that's the problem, as the electors start to flip, it's going to become a problem. Excuse me, everybody. Alright, I think we're ready for this Bohemia thing. They're at war right now, so they're a little distracted. Alright, they broke their alliance with us, that's fine. We're still only at 68% unity. Alright, so Bosnia. Bohemia's not even going to help you, so this is pretty much a done deal. You protect trade in Venice, please. And Bosnia has retreated to the Ottoman lands. Okay. I will just siege your land and this will be over with. I do not need to call my allies, thank you. Alright, do we need any more generals? Is that a thing? I mean, we're only 2 out of 2 already. Alright, you can go back to Osmark. Or Milan, maybe? Yeah, go back to Milan. It'll be the Western Army. We'll have the Venetian Army. And then we'll have the Eastern Army, or the Capital Army. Capital Army. Alsace, really? Western. Oh, Bohemia joined the Protestant League. No, we lost a leader. Son of a biscuit. Let's go ahead and just recruit one. That's a horrible leader. And then you will be the Venetian army. Venetian army. Perfect. Alright. We do have religious looming disaster stuff coming. I don't know really of any way to avoid that. I could embrace the counter-reformations. Gives us extra missionary and extra... I just don't know if I want to fight this. Do I want to fight this? I mean, the HRE is freaking Protestant. Well, let's at least tolerate heretics a little better. I mean, man, yeah, we got a lot of missionary strength, plus 7%. But I mean, we're gonna be Reformed / Protestant here soon. I mean, it's not even gonna be like close. We're being converted at a really sick pace. Even the Pope's lands are being converted, for God's sake. Uh-oh. Brandenburg. Who would you take? Wismar and Lüneburg. Alright. Let's see. Are you still fighting someone? You are. I'm gonna say no. Depletion of the European beaver. Alright, do I want to get... Alright, where's Friol? Friol. Right there. Well, I guess we'll do manpower. Yeah, let's do manpower. Start evening that thing out a little bit. Alright, now let's see if we ask for everything. Is that a problem? Can I just have all your stuff, including your country? You have 8 ducats, really? Alright, well, I think that's what I'm asking for. And they're Bosnian separatists now in the Ottomans' land. That's funny to me. Alright, let's core these. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Being the emperor makes this religion thing much more difficult. Our truce with the Commonwealth has ended. Alright. Friesland has converted to Protestant. Another Protestant. Yeah, I mean, this is good government policies. 50 admin, gain 10 army tradition, eh? What is our army tradition? 34.7. I'd kind of like monarch points though. But man, army tradition is a big deal. What's our decay right now? Our decay is pretty good, so I'm just gonna take the points. I don't think I can really embrace the Counter-Reformations. But if I convert, I lose the emperorship. 100 prestige isn't a huge deal. I'm gonna have to soon, though. That's the problem. Like, I kind of don't have a choice. Wurzburg wants an alliance. Sure, Wurzburg. Alright, how many more? 36. What are we at? 35. So we just need one more. There we go. Alright. I would kick it up to 4, but I'm afraid of the thing a couple things firing. The religious turmoil, obviously, is one of them, but also the war, the League War. We're getting close to losing the emperorship in general. Yeah, we forced them to return land, so they hate our guts now. Alright, now we're reformed in Oberschwaben. So this just keeps getting more and more of an issue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to convert at some point, and that's gonna cause issues because 2 of my biggest allies are in the Catholic League. Yeah, we're just not going to be the emperor for much longer, guys. That's going to be a thing. And then we're going to be over our force limit by a lot. Alright, well, let's top off with our allies. We can finally get some tech on that. That's good. National decisions. Yep, there goes some more. This all costs a lot of money, so I probably won't do that because I still have some really good stuff here. I may need to start building some of these though because of the situation with the emperorship. So that's not a bad idea. Alright, naval race versus the Commonwealth. Alright, Ferrara just claimed some of my land. They're no longer allied to France. Well, that's kind of a big deal. So let's start building a spy network. And, what does that give me? Oh, Ottomans, you're so big and scary. Which is kind of why I need those allies of mine. Because that's kind of a big deal. How much money are we getting out of here? Nice. Nice, nice. Making 11 a month right now, almost 15 in trade. Are we ahead on time? I'm gonna actually do this. I haven't hit this button yet, I don't think. So I will promote mercantilism, and we'll see what effect that has on our money. 14.95 to 15.2. That's not bad. That's a lot of extra money a month if you think about it. So let's do this again. 15.2. Let's see what it moves up to. $15.2. 15.22. That's not much, so we'll stop this. Alright. Meanwhile, in Ottoman lands, they're just letting Bosnian separatists be Bosnian separatists, which seems strange to me. National decisions available. Yeah. Man, that's a lot. That is a lot of stuff. Oh, Ottomans, we're going to deal with you eventually. I think first I have to deal with Italy, though. Or I would like to deal with Italy. Or at least Ferrara. Ferrara has some tasty, tasty land. How bad is our... Oh, it's not bad at all. I mean, in Italy it's not great, but I can deal with that. Alright, Bosnian separatists have come over. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next episode, join us as we likely switch to Protestantism, which could be catastrophic. So, yeah. Stay tuned. If you're enjoying the Good Emperor series, by the way, please leave a like down below. Also, leave a comment, please. We really appreciate your comments, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.